Hello viewers, welcome to my channel. This is Pharmacy again, alright, and yes, today again I bring you another video, but today we are going to talk about what we call the PowerPoint, the Microsoft PowerPoint. So if you are there and you have not liked or subscribed, just know that you're missing a lot. Kindly do the needful. Just click on that button so that whenever I bring in a video, you do not miss out. So you ask yourself, what is Microsoft PowerPoint? Well, Microsoft PowerPoint, it's also a Microsoft program designed by Microsoft itself, and it's used to create digital presentations. So it's going to help you in doing a couple of activities. For example, you can be able to make slides that can include text, images, charts, videos, animations, and etc. and etc. So right here, so assume that maybe you don't know where it is or you've not seen it before. When you come on the desktop, you can come to the search toolbar, and you can either find it among these, or if you don't, you can also as well be able to search it. So for example, we have it here. So you just click on it, or you can be able to search and type PowerPoint and it brings you. Then we'll choose a blank presentation. When you double click, it brings you here, and as you can see on the desktop, this is the PowerPoint presentation. This is what it looks like. It is blank, so you can be able to use it for those various reasons that I earlier told you about. So assuming maybe you want to make a presentation, because it's used in various levels. Maybe you're a student, you could be a lecturer, you could be a teacher, in whichever cadre that you're in. You might need to make a presentation at some point on certain things. So for example, when you come here, and you want to maybe create a slide, when you come to the new slide icon, when you tap on it, you'll have different slides, different type of slides. These are the office themes. You can see there is the title slide, and it's advisable that especially for the first slide, you use the title slide, because you're going to include there your title, number one, and you can see it's even telling you click to add title. So you can be able to add title. Maybe I want to talk about communication. So you'll be able to type in there, and after you're done, you move to the next. And you can see that in the next section, part of the title, you can be able to add there your details, such as maybe who is presenting, maybe presented by me. That's again alright. Alpha Nashi. And you can also be able to put other details. Assuming you're a student, you can be able to put here maybe student of Gulu University. You're just trying to put in details, and if maybe you're a working class, you're a teacher, you can be able to put that teacher or lecturer or doctor, so and so, like that. Then you can also put in maybe your email. You're just trying to put in details about yourself. Yeah, and you can also put contact, or you can leave it out. So usually that is what falls in the first slide, preferably the title slide. Then if you want to add more slides, you can be able to do the same. Maybe you can use title and content, because maybe I expect that The second slide of your presentation is talking about the outline, what we expect to see, okay? For example, title, causes, types, depending on the outline of your presentation, that's what you put in the next slide. So there are many slides here, as you can see. You'll be able to choose according to your need. We have the section header, we have two contents. If you click on it, you can see that it gives you two contents where you have to add text on both. Maybe you're doing comparison, that could work for you. And there is also title only, and there is blank, there is content with caption, where maybe you want to talk about something, and on the other side put a caption, maybe a picture, drawing or something. So that is it about slides. And on these features that you can see, you can be able to turn it into WPS or PDF, depending on the format in which you want. This that you're seeing here. You can also be able to insert pictures, tables, shapes. When you tap on these things, all of them, you can be able to choose the one that you want and add it there, for example. So that is how you form it. You can be able to design to make it really look beautiful in the way in which you'd want, but also according to the occasion in which it's serving. You can be able to add transitions, animations, slideshows, can be able to review. That's where you'll be able to find things like comments, recite spelling. You can be able to clear all of them from here. You can also come to the view where you can be able to outline view. We have the normal, we have the note page, the reading view. You can tap on it. That means it enlarges for you the work. You're able to what? You're able to read it as if you're reading notes. So that is how we use these tools. And for more insight, I'm going to make a better presentation for you on deeper insights on how to use these tools. But one thing that I can surely tell is that when you are doing a presentation, for example, at the beginning here, it's important that if your heading starts with a capital letter, the other headings also start with a capital letter, like it has to be uniform. And the other thing is that PowerPoint presentation is not where you're putting your notes in bulk. It bores the listeners. So you try to outline them. You try to make them as outlined as possible. For example, if you're talking about roads, you can just write roads. If you're maybe talking about communication, when you put here roads, I expect that you have all the knowledge about roads. So you're going to talk about it. If it was definition, you're going to define. If maybe these were some of the causes for such and such a thing, I expect that when you put roads, you're going to try to tell us how maybe the roads affect the development of the country, something like that. But usually it's just an highlight for you to talk about your points. It is not the place where you're going to put the whole notes. It makes it boring for the listeners. Otherwise, that is a brief one about Microsoft presentation. And again, before you finish, it's important that you save your work. You can either come and press on Ctrl S if you had already saved, or you can come to Files and go to Save As and choose. Maybe you're going to put it on the desktop, or it can even be under Documents, and you come and save it as the title that best suits what you are talking about. So in the desktop, in Documents, it's going to show where we can easily find your files. And you come to the file type, it's important to make it 1997 to 2003 so that it can be opened in all those offices. Last time we talked about that. So you come and put it here and you save your work. So basically that's how we do it. I hope you've been able to learn a lot. Otherwise, thank you so much for your time. See you in my next presentation.